Hello, everyone. I am Rachel, and welcome to another Christmas Countdown Reflections. Today, we are going to reflect upon the power of why not? Why not? Why not? Was the answer I gave to my friend Chris as she came to visit me in the hospital. It was my third day in the hospital. I was really grateful that the antibiotics were working fast and my body was responding to it. But I was also really grumpy. And all I wanted to do was to leave the hospital and sleep in my own bed, lounge on my own couch, and have a good night of sleep without all those beep, beep, beep sounds. So Chris came. She had a big smile on her face. You could even hear it. So she come close to me and said, "Rachel dear, I would love to invite you for something, but I don't know how you're gonna take it." And because I was kind of acting very naughty and grumpy, I said, "Chris, shoot, and then you're gonna know how I take it." Yeah, I was kind of being my naughty self. Well, Chris invited me to this painting wine party. My first reaction was sarcastic laughter. I was like, "Chris, seriously? I don't drink, hate wine. Why would I go to a wine party?" Chris' answer was, "Why not? Why not?" And she was right. I mean, I go to a lot of wine and cheese party. I even host some sometimes, even though I'm not much of a wine drinker. I don't like wine, never did, even when I used to drink. So she's right. I've gone. And she asked me, "Why do I go to wine parties?" And I said, "Well, it's for the experience, it's for hanging out with my friends." And she said, "Well, this wouldn't be any different." Since I wanted to wiggle myself out of it, I told her "Okay, Chris, but let's get serious here. Why would I paint? I'm blind." And Chris again said, "Why not?" She's like, "I want you to experience painting. And how, dear, are you going to know if you can do it or not if you don't try?" So she had a great point. I was defeated. So I said, "Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I'll come, I'll hang out." But I gave her the heads up that all I was going to do was tease her a lot during the whole event. Which I kept my promise. Me and her daughter-in-law, we gang up on her and teased her the whole night about anything and everything we could. We had a banter going about painting, and it was so much fun. I never thought that painting was gonna be so much fun. I thought painting was going to be stressful, just like a lot of things I have in my life. Most of the things you want to do when you're a blind person, it's not made for you. It's not sort of out of the box. So you have to find alternative ways to do things. And it gets exhausting sometimes. But that party was so much fun. I had a lot of my friends from Toastmasters that I know, and we were joking around and playing. And the surprise was the result. Ta-da! This is the result of saying yes to why not. When we say yes to why not, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's a beautiful painting. Can't I tell you that is beautiful? I don't know. All I know is that it's not a blob of paint, because I posted on my Instagram and asked people what they saw. I also showed to several people on the street and asked them if they thought a blind person could paint this painting. And 50% of the time, I got a no, which, yes, made me really proud of myself. But I don't let it get to my head, because here's the deal. This is more than my first painting. It's more than the fact that it's actually something identifiable, and it's more than just the fact it turned out to be a good painting or a beautiful painting, let's put it that way. What it means to me is the ability to stay open-minded. This painting made me realize that although I like to think of myself as somebody open-minded, I realized that I wasn't that open-minded, not for everything. And it made me reflect about it. So now I sort of vowed to myself to stay more open. But here's the thing, we don't say why not to everything. Because if you say yes to every why not, we can just be meandering in life. Sort of like my videos. But when you say why not, and the answer is something harmful, unethical, something illegal, or something that go against your values, something destructive, then you should give a big no to your why not. However, if it's nothing harmful, nothing unethical, nothing illegal, nothing that will harm yourself in any shape or form, if it's not something that's self-destructive or destructing other people, and if it's definitely something that will help you learn, then it should be a big, 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 big yes. And when you try things, new things, your brain just create new pathways. It's beautiful. It was a great experience. I can't thank Chris Withrow enough for giving me this opportunity and opening my mind and helping me say, why not? Is there something you've been wanting to learn, you've been wanting to experience in your life, and you have not asked yourself, why not? I say, ask yourself, why not? And say yes. Let me know how it goes. So if you're feeling like being nice, just subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.